Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we'll be going over a problem involving medians. This problem was taken from the MathCounts Oplet database. On the first 5 math quizzes of the school year, Maurice's scores were 80, 84, 99, 92, and 100. After the 6th quiz, Maurice's median score for all 6 quizzes was 90. What was Maurice's score on the 6th quiz? For those of you who'd like to solve this problem on your own, please pause the video in the next 5 seconds. Alright, I'll begin to solve the problem now. First, we need to understand what a median is. A median is essentially a middle number of a set. So let's say I had a bunch of numbers, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. The median would be 4 because there are 2 numbers that are less than it and 2 numbers that are greater than it. A median for a set doesn't change no matter what order the numbers are in. For example, if this order was 4, 5, 7, 2, and 3, the median would still be 4 because there are still 2 numbers that are greater than it and 2 numbers that are less than it. That's the reason why it is essential when finding the median to put the numbers in increasing numerical order. So we can put it like this so that we can easily find where the median is. So a trick I like to do to find the median is to put them in numerical order like this and get rid of the smallest number and the biggest number. And then get rid of the smallest number and the biggest number again until I either end up with one number or 2 numbers that aren't crossed off. For example, in the above, I would get rid of 2 and 7 and 3 and 5, and I would end up with 4 as my median. This gets a little trickier when you encounter sets with an even number of numbers in them. For example, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So you notice that this set has 6 numbers in it. And we put them in order and we try this method. We get rid of the lowest number and the highest number, the lowest number and the highest number. You notice that if I get rid of the lowest number and highest number again, we're left with no number. So we're not supposed to do that. We leave the 6 and the 8. And what we have to do is find the arithmetic mean of the 2 numbers. That's a fancy way of saying that you want to find whatever's the number that is exactly in between 6 and 8. So to find the arithmetic mean, as you know, or if you don't know, all you have to do is add up the 2 numbers and then divide by the number of numbers that you just added up. So in this case, it would be 2. So your arithmetic mean would be 14 over 2, which would be equal to 7. So your median of the set would be 7. Even though 7 did not appear anywhere in this set. So just be careful when the number of numbers in the set is even, because you will inevitably have to do something like this unless the 2 numbers are the same. So looking at this problem, we notice that there are going to be 6 numbers, which means that we are going to have to do something like this and find the middle number. Alright, so let's just get rid of all of this first and then write down the numbers that we know. We have 80, 84, 99, 92, and 100. So, first of all, the first step we always want to do is make sure these numbers are in increasing numerical order. So, and it's not. So we have to redo it and say 80, 84, 92, 99, and 100. So we don't actually know Maurice's score on the 6th quiz. And we can't just assume that the number is anywhere and start going like this, because depending on how big the number is, it can change which 2 numbers are going to be in the middle. For example, if x was something like 75, then the 2 numbers in the middle would be 84 and 92. However, if x was something like 98, then the two middle numbers would be, 98, 99, 100, would be 92 and 98. So we need to figure out what number is necessary to make the median score 90. And since we know that it's going to be 6 and we need to take what number is in between, we can kind of easily try to figure it out logic-wise. So the number can't be in between 92 and 98, nor can x be anywhere in here, because that would mean that the median would be between 92 and x. And since the median is 90, we know that is simply not true. Nor can x be any less than 84, because if we put x here, then that would mean that the median of the two numbers would be between 84 and 92, which is going to be 88, which is not correct. Thus, by logicking it out, we do know that x is going to be in between 84 and 92. That way, if we draw the set like this, if we get rid of the biggest and smallest, biggest, the median is going to be the number between x and 92. And if we do the arithmetic number formula, we can just essentially figure it out. But you could also do it in a way where you say, oh, 90 is directly in between x and 92, so that must mean x is equal to 88, because 90 is 2 less than 92. But for those of you who would like to do things analytically, we could just, or mathematically, of course, we could just add them up and divide them by 2 and say that is equal to 90, because that's what we're going to have to do anyway. And then we would just essentially, let me scroll down a little bit, solve for x. So x plus 92 is equal to 180, x is equal to 88. And we end up with the same answer, but different methods, of course. So for those of you who like to do it mathematically, and for bigger numbers, this might be an easier way to do it. But if it's small numbers like this, and you know what the median is, it might be easier to just say, oh, 92 is 2 greater than 90, so x must be 2 less than 90. Just because you know that the median is going to be exactly in between these two numbers. All right, so that was the problem, and that was how we solved it. X is equal to 88. All right, thank you so much for watching.